I gave and gave and gave and still felt fucking invisible. Like, when is it going to be my turn?
I was tired of not being heard. How loud and how long do I have to scream?
This is your permission slip
To be raw, real,
and radically free. We're diving in and talking about how to take inspiration and turn it into reality. We're talking
yes.
about how to be inspired. We're talking about this whole navigational path as I prepare for one of the biggest transitions of my motherfucking life.
What a time. What a time we're going through right now. There is stuff flying through my heart, flying through my head, my body. I know with you as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
It's
yeah. Like my
crazy.
whole everything feels like it's this little like
Yeah.
spin around roo, and I don't even know what's going on. Yeah. Like
Am
I
I
literally am
human?
like, well, it's that and like, what am I actually feeling? Like I'm going through that right
Okay.
now. Like it's like everything. Like
Yes.
I've got ascension symptoms. I've got, am I human? Am I on planet Earth? Am I going crazy? And then I've
Yeah.
got like, well, in the human sense, like what am I actually feeling right now?
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
all over the map. Yeah.
All over the map. That's
All
true.
over.
I was going to ask you because now you're taking on what I consider to be a huge thing. And although it's not really new for you, I think for a lot of people it would be. Moving across the country, just poof, yeah, like you live outside Toronto and you're moved to Vancouver and your daughter's going to come in. And somehow I know this is all going to work out just exactly the way you want it to. So when you manifest and when you do the where could I be happier, like how does this all work into your family dynamic, into
Right.
your relationship, into your finances?
Ooh,
How are you doing this? How do we
right.
follow? How do we do this?
Right. Right. Okay. So that's a really good question. And I haven't formally told anyone yet. So hi. Guess what, everybody?
Oops, cat's out of the bag.
Right. No, it's like for me, like we're all different, right? And some people require a very rooted life. Some people require tradition. Some people require all of these things, right? I don't. I never
Mm,
have. And I follow like really truthfully, just shooting right here. Whatever I require is what I require. And I really truly honor what's best for me is best for all involved.
yeah,
Like, and I'm not selfish and I'm not, I don't, it's not that I don't take into consideration anybody else. Of course I do. Everything weighs very heavily when I make decisions, but I am here to first and foremost be of service. Like,
hmm,
that's my actual truth. I have the biggest heart and I want to give and I want to give and I want to give. And for me to be able to do that, I have to follow what's truly right for me. I have
right,
to follow what truly fulfills me because the more that I have flowing through me, the more I have to offer all things involved, including my relationships.
right.
Right.
But how do you know? How do you know that that's what you want?
For me, oh God, that's Karen. I don't even know how to answer that. It is the seed of desire that is so strong that it burns and it doesn't go away.
Wow.
It doesn't go away. So my ache to move across the country has been since I landed back home in COVID in 2019,
Hmm,
right? Like I landed back in Ontario because that's where I had friends
hmm,
and that's where my children were. And it doesn't feel right for me. I feel like I suffocate. I feel suppressed. I feel that there's this void for me here. And so I've
right.
spent since 2019 until this year really truly analyzing what is missing in my world that
Mm,
I'm feeling this void. So I don't jump to conclusion on, oh, it's got to be this is my desire. I really self-evaluate and I become so self-aware on, is this a void that I can fulfill for myself? Is this a
mm,
void that requires nurturing? Is this something unhealed? And I dedicate a lot of energy to my own self-awareness.
right.
Like
Do you do a pros and cons list or you just follow where your
no,
heart? No, you don't need that.
no, because I feel like that isn't that's me. If I get to the point where I have to do a pros and cons list, it means that I'm not listening to my truth. It
That's
really
ego
does.
interfering.
Right? Right? If
Yeah.
I'm trying to justify something, then I'm really not listening to my heart.
Mm,
And I have this true belief that if like you already know. And if you get your fears out of the equation,
hmm,
right? So choosing a very untraditional life where I'm going to be living part time Vancouver, part time
Hmm.
Ontario with my husband. My husband's not
Yeah.
coming, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is a big deal.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
really big deal. And
Yeah.
we both are very independent people. We've
Right.
like, we raised our kids. We were both single parents. We love our alone time. So it was a really, really, really big decision for us to cohabitate, actually. And
Oh,
we
okay.
didn't cohabitate until we set the wedding date. And
Oh,
then,
wow.
yeah, it wasn't until we actually set the wedding date on, are we getting married?
Right. Because
And
you were going through a lot of stuff at that time when you were dating Corey. Your
my whole
consciousness
life.
was expanding on a daily frickin' basis.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and it still is, right? It's like
Hmm.
this is the rhythm. And with us, it's like right from the hop, like the very first official date Corey and I had together, I I've always been transparent. I'm like, I talk to aliens. Like, this is what I
Right.
do for a living. I talk to aliens. I'm pretty sure I'm fully gay, but I seem to have a very strong attraction to you. So that's interesting. I don't know if I believe in monogamy, but I've had healthy monogamous relationships before.
Right.
This is what I am. Like, and I have no expectation. I think the biggest, hardest challenge for him was the conversation in and around, and this was like the first or second date. I have no expectation on longevity. I'm not going to
Oh,
ever have an expectation on you are my be all end all. I'm not putting that type of pressure on someone. That
right.
seems
Right.
ridiculous to me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I truly feel that every day it's a choice to stay with that person every
100%.
day.
Yeah.
Not okay, we're locked in. So here we go,
Yeah.
right?
This is why I wonder where marriage is going. Like, why? Why do we need it? Where's it going?
Why do we fucking need it?
Right.
I think it's stupid. It's a piece of paper.
Hmm.
I I value it for a lot of people. I know a lot of people really hold to that. I am married. I
Yeah.
never thought I would be. It wasn't a requirement for me nor a need for me. Um, Corey has a very few small amount of traditional things,
Right.
and that was one of them.
Yeah. And you
Um,
honored that, and that was nice of you.
I tend to wonder if it was more for his family, but I don't know.
Probably.
So, right,
Yeah.
like he's in his own evolutionary path, and I'm not going to interfere with that.
Right.
And it's not a hard no for me. The same way
Right.
pharmaceuticals aren't a hard no for me, right? Like
Right.
I'm not against things.
Yeah.
I value and respect all things. So, anyways, back to the decision to go. This has been it's been showing up in every channeling event I've held. So we hold two Starseed channeling events a month in Starseed
Hmm.
Rebellion, right?
Yeah. Love
In
them.
all of my manifest or meditations, all of my things, I know, I know within my internal compass that the West Coast is where I need to be.
Right.
And I have known that for a long time. I have listened to it. And now there's a small sense of urgency where
Hmm.
it's like, it's time. And
Yeah.
I have this knowing. Once Corey's family finds out, I'm sure they're not
Oh,
going to understand.
no, they won't. Not if they're
Um,
traditional. No.
well, his sister's very, very cool.
Hmm.
His whole family's like really lovely. So I don't really know what to think, but I would assume that they trust Corey and I enough to trust this process.
Right.
Um, Long term, it's a non negotiable for me that I'm not living in Ontario.
Right.
It's a non negotiable.
Yeah.
So Corey's retirement, non negotiable. I'm not staying in Ontario. It's not the right energy for me. And
Right.
I don't desire to go out east. I've explored all of Canada, so I know where I fit.
Right. Yeah.
Um, so right now, it's a decision of I know that I require space to really expand.
Right.
I require the right energy to expand. When Corey and I met, um, like COVID was just sort of stopping and we were allowed to socialize again. I'm a
Hmm.
social creature, right?
Yeah.
Like
You're too social for me. I.
I like literally social creature. I require powerful women in my life.
Hmm.
I require women who inspire me, which is something I wanted to ask you about today. I require healthy sister conversation. I require
Right.
sisters. You can't get everything you need from one person.
No, you can't.
You
No.
cannot. And I
No.
think it's ridiculous if you think you can. If your partner's supposed to
Yeah.
fill all your buckets, that's absolutely stupid to me.
Yeah.
So I have different requirements that different people help me feel and
Right.
fill. And
Yeah.
makes me a better version of myself. So I know this is a decision that needs to make. It's an easy one. It comes with a lot of complications,
Yeah,
but
it's, I mean, a few hurdles, but
it
you'll
just
jump them.
yeah, yeah, it's like I'm not gonna fixate on why I shouldn't when I know I should.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna
Exactly.
bottleneck the energy, right? Like I
Yes.
know,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
this is something that's a requirement for me. And
Yeah.
I'm still dealing with this cough. Sorry.
A little bit. Yeah.
Um, Corey and I, it was so funny because as soon as I told him, I was like, yeah, I had this great conversation with Karen this morning. There's a condo that I'm looking at in Vancouver. This is sort of what I'm thinking. I'm going to be there half time, here half time. And this is why, and this is what I want it to look like. And da da da. And he was like, babe, this is great. That was his first reaction.
That's fantastic.
Like, babe, this is great. And I was like, okay, does this actually work for you? And he's like, we do so much better when we're not traditional.
There
And I'm
you
like,
go.
it's truth. And he's like, and I know this is going to be incredible for you.
Oh, wow. How supportive is that?
Right. He's my biggest cheerleader.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic. And then you've got your daughter Zoe, who, oh God, I love her so much. She's like, I'm gonna take her away and make her my daughter. But anyway,
We can share.
she wants to come. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So for those that don't know, I met Dime about 3 years ago when I found you on. I was putting out the call. I needed somebody that could answer all these questions. Boom, I'm on TikTok, and there's Diamond No in my feed one day. And anyway, we started working together closely, one on ones. And I one day said, "Hey, you need to come to Vancouver." And who does that with a complete stranger? You don't just invite them over. And Dan's going, yeah, but you did. You were
I did.
sincere about, yeah, you were going, you know what? I think I do need to come out there. And that kind of got the whole ball rolling. So you and Corey come out. So imagine you're going to stay with and visit for a few days people you don't know. And then we invited Lisa Real, too, who's our third partner
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And the three of us all got together. None of us knew each other at all prior to
Not,
this.
we've never met in person.
And we spent a few days together, and it was absolutely phenomenal. So we
Hmm.
knew this was
Yeah.
bigger than just a visit.
Yeah. And what's funny is like when you put out the call to find what I could bring to the table for you, I had also put out the call to find a powerful woman that felt like a sister that I could lean into, that I
I'm
could
getting
have as my
goosebumps.
confidant, that I could have as a support system, that I could, and a powerful one, a successful one, a one who understood my journey, who
Yeah,
understood the dedication to get to this level of success,
crazy.
the one
So
who
our
understood.
vibrations
Yeah.
just,
Yeah. 100%. Like we called each other out at the exact same time. And I remember
mhm.
like, it's my role to stay in my lane with you until we're done, right? So we had a
Oh,
few
yeah.
sessions
Yeah, we
and
did. Yeah,
I had to stay in my lane. And
yeah,
then I remember towards the end of it, you were like, I don't know why I see you sitting on my rooftop and I'm going to make you the best Manhattan you've ever had and you're going to love the view. And I was
yeah,
like, yep, I see that too. And that was my like intent. And then you sent me pictures later that day of your rooftop and I was like, so when am I coming? And
yeah.
then it was I met like, I stayed with you in your condo with you and
Oh,
your
yeah,
husband. I
yeah,
brought my husband who's
yeah.
totally, like, not social, like, terrified, anxious, whatever, and we had an amazing visit, and then Lisa comes up, crosses the border, and gets interviewed on, like, "What where are you going?" She's like, "Well, to meet some people I met on the internet." I'm like, "Oh my god, we're so ridiculous."
The border guards
Mhm,
are going in Canada.
mhm.
They're going, are you sure you want to? Like, they were trying to talk her out of it. Like, where are these people? What are
Yeah,
you
like,
doing?
"Are
They're
you
looking at,
safe?"
because she's just, she comes off as being naive. She is not, but she
No,
comes off as being naive because she's
yeah.
just so sweet.
She's, like, the sweetest, sweetest thing ever. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, okay, this decision to move now, how do you prioritize? Like, obviously, you got to find a place, you got to figure out the timing, you got to do, and it's, I guess it's easier for you because you do work from home. Like, you can work anywhere in the world, really. You're a global
I
company.
have worked
Yeah.
all over, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I don't have to do anything, Karen.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's
Whoa.
required for me to do except for allow.
That's so powerful.
It's allowing the unfolding and listening to the inspired action.
Right.
So there's 12 universal principles. The principle of inspired action means when the step is available, you'll know. If you
Right.
get out of fear, if you get out of bottlenecking it, if you get out of avoidance, right?
Hmm.
So one morning, a couple mornings ago, I woke up and I had an extra 15 minutes in the morning. And I was like, oh, I've got 15 minutes still before I got to jump in the shower. And I heard as clear as day, check out condo rentals. And I was like, oh, so here I go. I go onto MLS, which is a website.
Hmm.
I go to Vancouver and I start zooming in all over the map to see where you are because I know where you are,
Yeah.
but I'm like, where exactly is this in Vancouver? And so I'm zooming and zooming and moving and moving. And then all of a sudden I see um, where you live. So I
Hmm.
zoom in and there's a condo right there. And I'm like, that's exactly what I would want.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. And it's
exactly
a
what I would
really nice
want.
place. It's
Yeah.
perfect for
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I know my
Wow.
budget. And I was like,
Yeah.
I wonder if this can work. And so I just sent it to you and I was like, hey, what do you think?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that just snowballed it. Yeah.
It's perfect. It's the building
Hmm.
next door. It's absolutely
Hmm.
perfect for you. It's a beautiful condo. And yeah, well, you're a rich bitch. Just make it happen. Just call out for it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Right. It's like, well, I don't know. I think rich bitch is an overstatement. Like I have a very healthy relationship with prosperity. And when I
Yeah.
require it, it's there for me.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
it's not like it's there for me. It's always going to be there for me. One of the things I said to my daughter, because she was like, Mom, like this could be upwards of like an extra $6,000 a month plus you flying back and forth, which flying in Canada is not cheap,
No, no, it's not.
right? And she's like, can you afford this? And I was like, well, the thing is, every time I've taken a leap of faith, right? So when I hired Nikki, I was like, okay, that's an additional $50,000 a year to start.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I hired Cindy, that's an additional $65,000 a year to start. When I
Wow.
hired Nikki, or sorry, Ashley, when I
Hmm.
hired my CEO or CFO, sorry, he's an additional whatever a year, right?
Yeah.
So it's like every time I've taken that leap, me as the business owner, I'm the one who I will take the hit before I'll let anybody else take the hit, right?
Right.
So I just take a smaller paycheck and I
Right.
only take what I require. And then I get it all settled and like, okay, I want to go back to what I was getting paid. And then I
Hmm.
let myself grow in that direction. So it's like you just take these leaps of faith and it happens. Never
Yeah.
once has it not happened. And
Truly
that's the way
believing.
that's really truly believing. Like prosperity is simply a flow.
Yeah.
It's just a flow.
Yeah.
It is not it is not points in a bank account. It is a flow. And
Right.
like all energy, you let it
Hmm.
flow.
You had once said to me, and this always sticks with me, money, it's like a tap. If you need it, you turn the tap on
Hmm.
and just let it come. Sometimes you just need a trickle and sometimes you
Hmm.
need it to gush, right?
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
and really if everybody looked at it that way. The other thing is because you're an independent woman, you and Corey, I assume you have your finances separate. You probably
We
have a
do.
household account and you know what? I have to say to all women, that's the smartest thing to do is have
The
your own
smartest thing.
money. Don't
Hmm.
be, because otherwise you got somebody looking going,
Mm-mm.
oh, what did you buy here? And I mean, my husband and I share a joint account, but I've made a lot of money in my life and I will spend whatever the fuck I want. Thank you very
Right?
much.
Same.
And he has learned to not question that. But for women
Hmm.
that don't have their own account, that are,
Get your own
especially if
account.
you're working, do it. Your own credit card,
Hmm.
your own everything. Have a
Everything.
separation.
Yep.
Yeah.
When I left my first husband, everything was joint and I never got to see it.
Oh, that's
And so
dangerous.
that was, oh yeah, it fucked me over so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was given a certain amount for groceries a week. I was given a certain amount of this, and there was no money for like, how dare I need something?
Right.
And that's what I've really, really shifted into over my entire life. I, you don't need to know. And also,
Bingo.
we are, we are joint creating everything.
Hmm.
So if my finances are separate, then I am fully responsible for what flows through there. I am not letting your money blockages impact
Oh,
my bank account.
that's a big one too.
There's no way. Corey
Yeah.
still has, he hasn't really truly discovered his relationship with prosperity. He does well,
Right.
but
Yeah.
he doesn't, he's the budget to the penny, don't
Yeah.
spend, will never buy himself. We just started going to the gym together. He just got a gym membership. That took some convincing, let me tell you. And he goes to the gym. He locks everything in the car so that he doesn't have to bring anything in. So that way he doesn't have to buy a lock for his locker. And he puts his gym clothes in a reusable grocery bag instead of getting a gym bag
Oh,
because
Corey, that's
he
funny.
doesn't need it.
Right.
Whereas like I'm walking in like, there's no way
Yeah.
in hell I'm representing my life. I'm
Absolutely.
representing my relationship with prosperity.
Hmm.
Like prosperity is something I seduce into my life. I'm gonna represent for it.
Right.
I'm going to
Yeah.
represent the same way I represent for my man. I'm not going to go out looking like a dumpy piece of shit.
Right.
I'm going to put on my makeup. I'm going to do what I need to do to feel right for me to represent
Exactly.
him. Right? I'm
Yeah.
not going to go out on a date night and wear pajamas or jogging pants. Like I'm going to look
Hmm.
the part. I'm going to
Yeah.
represent. I'm going to like I'm going to represent for prosperity as well.
Yeah. There's that old
Right?
saying, dress for the job you want, dress for the
Hmm.
man you want, dress for the friendship you want. Like,
Dress for the money you want.
play the role. Yeah, play the role. And it is you keep doing it, you convince the ego it's happening, and it is happening now. So
It's
it's all
just,
good.
yeah, yeah, 100%. So, yeah, when it comes to like the financial piece with Vancouver, that's on me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I have a healthy relationship and when I require it, it's always there. And I
Yeah.
don't need it to I don't require $1 million. I don't require millions of dollars. I only require what I require, right? So this is the difference. A lot of women will say, I have all of the things I need. I don't need for anything. And they live a very simplistic life, right? Cool.
Hmm.
If you want to do that simple life, that small life, I have mad, mad, mad respect for that because that's like, that's awesome for you. Like, I
Hmm.
truly, truly respect that. It is just not my lane. My lane
Yeah.
is bougie. My
Yeah.
lane is luxury. My lane is travel. My lane is there's so much to do and see within Gaia that I'm going to go and fucking do that. And
That's why we're
then,
here.
right. And I love my damn self that I'm also going to do things for me.
Of course.
Like I'm not holding back on any of that. So
Yeah.
the prosperity that I require is much higher than the average person. I'm very confident in that. But I only need what I need.
Right.
And my desires are limitless, but it's like I'm not chasing a surplus because then that's denoting to prosperity that I don't have it. And I'm never
Hmm.
going to bottleneck it, right? It's just always there. It's
Yeah.
always there. It's always there. Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't want to turn it away. You don't want to
Mm-mm.
be in that vibration of I don't like, my husband used to say, well, money doesn't motivate me. Money doesn't run my life. I said, would you shut up and stop saying that? You're
Yeah,
slamming the door on money coming in. Like just
exactly.
don't think that way. And he
Just
did change it and his
love
life
it.
has changed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Like love it and honor it. I love it and
yeah,
honor it. And it's always, 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 always there for me.
yeah. You know your
Always.
worth though too. And it takes people
Hmm.
sometimes an entire lifetime to figure out what they're actually worth.
Yeah.
So they're undercutting themselves a lot, especially when you're in business for yourself, because you could be giving deals left, right, and center.
Yeah.
But you
No.
got to know your worth, right?
Hmm. I look at it as like I had a friend who was a hairdresser. And I remember her telling me this story. She's like, someone came in and wanted, so this is back like in the early 2000s when mullets were not cool. Okay.
Okay.
So this lady came in and wanted a full mullet, like 70 style mullet, because that's what she's always had with the perm and everything.
Oh, wow.
And my friend was like, I don't do that.
Hmm.
And the woman was so upset with her. She's like, what do you mean you don't do that? She's like, you represent me when you leave here.
Yes.
And I know my worth, and this is not my worth. So I'm
Right.
so sorry to disappoint you, but I'm turning this down. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. And she's like, well, I'll pay you more. She's like, that's not what worth is to me. Like, you are representing me. Like, absolutely not. So I remember that sitting with me. So I would have been like, big man, I don't know, 1920, right? And I was like, can I, can I hold that mindset for everything that I do? Right?
Mm,
Like when it comes to everything about how I fuel my body with food,
right.
how I know my worth financially, I know my worth romantically, how I know my worth intimacy, how I know like, can I put this across the board? And so
Yeah.
at 20, I started that journey. It took me a really fucking long time.
Mm.
But when like, it's also like this thing of like, know your worth, but also know what you offer, what you
Oh,
bring to the
absolutely.
table, right?
Yeah.
Like I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
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 And so what I bring to the table has a certain value. And if you
It changes lives. Yeah.
cannot
That's
match that
valuable.
value, you do not sit at this table. You can go find another, you can go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Like I'm fine
100%.
dining, you can go to McDonald's.
Exactly.
But it's true.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. But
Yeah.
it's funny because you also have to have people in your life that kind of feel the same way. Especially I find with traveling. If you're traveling and you're a 5-star kind of girl and you're traveling with people that stay in a 2.5 star, that it gets a little difficult. And I think we've all been there before, whether it's dining, whether what seat you're buying on the plane, what hotel you're staying in. So you kind of have to draw in those people that live the same way
Hmm.
that you do or want to
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. That
That's
that's like, yes, yes, yes. It's, I think that I use the term caliber,
yeah,
right? The caliber of woman that I want
yes,
to associate with. So I use the term caliber of what caliber of humans do I want to associate with and what caliber of experience do I want to have.
right.
Right. And I do have some friends that are want to do the cheapest way possible, or, the back of the plane tickets. And I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
hey,
I did that when I was 20. I don't want to do that
I'm
now.
not doing that. No. And it's no, like, for me, like, you get what you pay for. It's an equal
Yeah,
exchange. So I really desire a higher exchange. But
yeah.
yeah, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
comfort is everything for me. I want to be comfortable all the time in everything in my life.
Hmm.
I don't
Hmm.
like being cold. I don't like sitting in an uncomfortable chair. And I
Yeah.
don't want to stay in a 3-star hotel. I'm sorry if that makes me sound like a snob, but I've worked hard to get here.
Well, that's the thing. You and I both worked really hard to get to this level,
Yeah.
right? Like, this wasn't always. There was times where
No,
I would take the very, very back plane ticket because it was like $1,000. Like, I would do whatever it took to have the experiences.
100%.
Right?
Yeah.
I 100% did whatever it took to have the experiences, because by having the experience, you give yourself permission to understand what you're going to receive, and then you up the level. It's same as fucking dating. I dated some
Mm,
big pieces of shit, some douche canoes, if you will, like some
I
real
love that.
fuckers, man. I
Uh,
dated some bullshit. And each time I dated, it leveled up, leveled up, leveled up, leveled up. So everything in life is about leveling up, but give yourself the experience. Don't hold back because you can't afford the first class or the 5 star. Don't hold back
exactly.
because, you hear all the time, like, I would never, if I was single, there's no way in fucking hell I would want to permanently date someone here. Like, you should see like, fuck that shit. Small minded, no thank
Yeah.
you. But would I
Yeah.
go on dates? 100% I go on dates.
Sure.
Right? I
Sure.
would totally go on dates
It's like they
because I'm
say,
still
you may
giving
not know
myself the
what you want.
experience.
Yes. And you may not even know what you want, but you'll know what you don't want. And that's just as good, right? Just
100%.
check that off. So,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I'm so excited for you to come to Vancouver just to see what kind of experiences. Because when you draw them in, I'm going to be on the periphery. So I get it too. And I
Yeah.
love that.
Well, it's the thing,
Yay.
like, yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so
Yeah.
excited. Like, I want Friday afternoon, fine establishment, high end drinks with a few
Yeah.
appies. And
Yes.
I want to spill tea. I want to talk shit. I want to
Yeah.
talk about powerful things. I want to talk about business. I want to talk about all of the things that it is to be a fucking woman,
Yes.
and
Yes.
know that I'm being held and not judged.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
Like,
Very much so.
or like, those women who compete with you, or those women who shut you down, go, you know better. Don't fucking give me that shit. Just hold
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
just I just want to get it out. Yeah.
That's what it
Hmm.
is, right?
Hmm.
I don't need your advice. Just let me get it out because
Yeah.
sometimes that's just feels good.
Yeah.
And somehow
100%.
men are fixers. They don't, they're so busy fixing your shit. They won't fix their own, but they'll fix yours.
Isn't that a fucking truth right
Yeah.
now?
My husband says all the time, I'm
Oh,
a
yeah.
fixer. And I go, well, I wouldn't be so proud of that if I was you, because that just
Right?
means you're not fixing your own stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
let me make everything better instead of looking like
Yeah.
avoidance. Yeah. No,
Go in.
I know they're completely different creatures, man.
Oh
Oh my
man.
god, oh my
Yeah.
god, oh my god. That's a whole, not even gonna
Uh,
open up that can of worms right now.
No, no, not at all, not
Yeah.
at all. But this has been such an inspiration for me because now I've started the list of where can I be happier in my life,
I
because
love
that's
that.
usually what happens. Like it starts with you, and you bring it out in your lives on Thursday on YouTube, and people can write the list and go, oh, that's a good one. Where could I be? Because a problem written down is a problem half solved. So write it down.
Facts, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to talk about, I love that you brought up inspired, because I'd love to wrap this conversation up. Not that we're rushing the ending of this conversation, but I was thinking today, like, I had some stressy stress. And when I have stressy stress, I like to go for a drive and talk to a different version
Hmm.
of myself. Right.
Hmm.
So this morning, I did my workout and I was like, you know what? I'm going to Mexico where I'm going to be mostly naked. So I'm going to go for a tan. I'm going to go fake and bake, but
Yeah.
talk to my damn self on the drive. So I'm like talking to myself on the damn drive and being like, okay, where do we require some inspiration right now? Because
Hmm.
it's not easy always to self-sustain motivation and change,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Right. Yeah.
And I'm very disciplined very, very disciplined.
Mhm.
But I'm like, I really could use some inspiration right now. I've been
Mm.
feeling this void. And whether that's the fucking solar flares, the energy shift, I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, but it is hitting me that like I require some inspiration. And
Mm.
so as I'm like driving, I remember the one of the times that I met Biff Naked. So she's a Canadian artist and she has this little punk song back from the 90s called I Love Myself Today, where she's
Mhm.
like screaming and jumping around. And the first time I heard that song, I was like, oh my fuck, we're allowed to do that? Like I was just a wee teen. And she's in like Doc Martens, a
Yeah.
shiny, pleathery, pleated little skirt and a jersey top and a high pony and big bangs and crazy makeup. And she's screaming, I love myself today. And I'm like, what? And there was
Mm.
such a toggle switch for me of
Mm.
like, oh, I'm allowed to do that. So, and then like,
Yes.
of course, I'm like sitting there and I'm like, fuck, man, Karen just went and saw the coolest concert ever. I
Yeah.
bet you she feels that from
Oh,
that musician. And then
yeah.
I was like, I wonder what the fuck inspires Karen? Because you're a badass bitch. Like
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
driven. So I want to know, like, how was the concert?
The concert
And
is Stevie Nicks, and it was fan fucking tastic.
yeah.
Whoa. I grew up, I was always a Fleetwood Mac fan, always a Stevie Nicks fan, because she always reminded me of me. The people you admire the most, it's because you see the thread within them that draws
Mm,
you to them, right? And for her, I used to dress like her. I used to sing her songs. I tried to act like her. My hair was long blonde and I'd curl it and did all the things. She was just such an inspiration because she was a woman working in a man's world, and she wouldn't take no for an answer. She just said, no, this is what it is. And she didn't sell herself short. She knew what she was bringing to the table. She's very much like you, very much like me. Like this is the attitude that more women have to do. Don't be afraid. There was no fear
right.
for her. She just went in head first and said, I belong here. And she had to work her way. Fleetwood Mac, she had to talk them into letting her join with Lindsey Buckingham. And then he screwed her over and she took over. So
Wow.
it's like every woman's story, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, she's always been an inspiration to me. So I was going to go and see her wherever I need to see her. I always say she's the older version of Taylor Swift, because
Mm,
Taylor Swift is that woman today, only on a bigger scale. So
yeah. Yeah.
yeah, just what, if you're
Interesting.
kind, if you know that you've got the talent, or in her case anywhere, what you're talking about, you deserve a seat at that table. Just don't take no for an answer. What is it you always say? Focus, right? It's not
Yeah.
about choice, it's about focus.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
focus on that thing and it will come to you, because if it's your priority, there's a reason it's a priority for you.
Yeah.
So go for that
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
I love it.
I
I love
love
it.
that.
But you inspire me too. And that's why I wanted to do this podcast with you, is because when you go here, I know I'm going too. So I don't, I'm okay with piggybacking.
Oh no. I feel like we do that for each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like we literally do that for each other. And it's so funny to me. Like I get a lot of love letters.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of people. I mean, I get some shit in the comments because there's a whole bunch of fucking
Of course.
motherfuckers and troll keyboard warrior bullshit. There's a whole bunch of like that shit. But I get a lot of love letters and
Mhm.
I get a lot of like, you inspire me, you motivate me, I resonate with you. We are probably sisters from another mother, sisters in another life. I get
Mhm.
a shit ton of that. We're going to be
Yes.
friends one day. I get that like 20,000 fucking times a day. And I love it all, but I'm like, I can't be
Yes.
everybody's friend, but like, yes, 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 let's do it. Um, but it's so interesting to me how when I was having this conversation with my past self driving in the car today, and like you
Mhm.
came to mind, and then all these things of like, okay, what is this inspiration thing for me? Like, what is that? Who really inspires me right now? Like, let's really again back to the focus. Let's focus on where it is in our lives.
Right.
And what
Right.
what women don't understand is how much they inspire me.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
my students, my followers,
Mhm.
the women in Starseed Rebellion, the membership. These women inspire me
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
it's so beautiful and powerful to watch a woman be vulnerable.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. In all that they are. It's so incredible to watch somebody's authenticity unfold publicly.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, that
Right.
that fucking does it for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's the most amazing. gift that anyone has ever given me is to stand there and say, here I am.
Yeah.
I'm scared, but I'm doing it. And I'm like, fuck yes, you are. Like,
Hmm.
oh man, I love that. And so like
Yeah.
I just had to like set myself straight in that drive today. And that's what I was doing. I was reflecting through like all of these powerhouse women in my life right now who don't
Hmm.
even know that they're powerful. But they don't even know.
Yeah.
Like I've got you, you know, and I've got Lisa. Like I've got a really core, strong group of
Yeah.
women in my life,
Yeah.
like a whole core of them. I'm really, really like grateful for that. But then it's like all the other women who are unraveling themselves, the women who are commenting on our podcast and being like, here's what I'm fucking doing with my life. And I'm like,
I love that.
yes.
I love that
Like I
too.
love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I love women have to not only inspire each other, but encourage each other too, to take that leap. And that's what you've always done is encouraged, like, go for it. What's the worst that
Yeah.
can happen? Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is another reason you making a move across the country. Like that's from moving from New York to LA. That's a big move.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's a big
and
move
doing it just like that. Just boom, here it is. Well,
because
I'm
I
going.
believe it needs to be done.
It needs
Like
to be done.
it's for everything I do is for me
Yeah.
to become a fuller version so that I can give more to the people who matter,
Right.
right? So that I can give more to my charities, that I can give more
Yeah.
to my followers, that I can give more to my sisters, that I can give more to my daughter, that I can give more to my husband, that I
Right.
can that I can be a bigger portal for giving because
Absolutely.
that is
Because
my fucking superpower.
when your bucket is full, everybody
It's overflowing. Yeah.
gets
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. And
Yeah.
you know what else is going to happen on this podcast is we're going to have it once you're here and we're sitting on your couch in your living room overlooking your ridiculous
Yeah.
view is we're going to have a happy hour podcast. And I can
Oh,
tell you that's going to be a whole other dimension.
well, that's going to be the best thing ever because I love to be a bartender. You know this,
Oh yeah, and you're a good
and
one
I'm a
too.
fucking good bartender, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
so because like it's the intuition piece. Like I can just put it together, right? So I'm literally right now. This is another thing I started doing. Um, I I have this uncontrollable need for pink right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
Pink. I don't even know where the fuck this is coming from. This is
huh.
not who I am.
Not the artist,
But
but the color.
no, the color.
Okay.
Also, I would take some time with Pink, the
Pink's
artist as well.
very
But anyway,
powerful too. Hmm.
um, so I ordered like these pink shot glasses, this pink shaker, these I'm ordering things for Vancouver.
Yes.
Like I'm
Yes.
ordering. Like I'm like,
Yes.
this is what I found these amazing set of dishes. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm fucking doing. So, anyways,
Wow.
where was I going before I got excited about the color pink? Oh,
Well, the
we're gonna
happy
do
hour.
like a whole happy hour
Yeah.
podcast while I'm
Yeah.
just making drink after drink after drink. It'll
Oh
get
my
like
God.
flagged for alcohol abuse, but it'll be great. It'll be so much fun.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm looking
Yeah.
so looking forward to that. Well, that's good that you're getting pink stuff because you're obviously, it's going to be oh my God. I was just going to call it a feminine pad.
With wings.
What? Okay.
Oh my God. A
That's not
feminine
what I
pad.
meant.
Yeah. We'll just call it Maxi from now
Right.
on. I'm moving
Uh,
to Maxi.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your tampon is ready. Like
Oh my
what,
God.
what are we
Well, it's
doing?
so funny because like the first version of me, actually, I think you're helping me put something together. One of my top ascended selves or higher selves or guides or whatever we want to call these things, for the majority of my life was Max. And then
Right.
I integrated Max.
Yeah.
And then I've integrated a lot of different versions. And this week specifically, it's all about connecting into all the realms, right? So I'm getting dimes,
Mhm.
I'm getting feathers, I'm getting all these things. And then I'm seeing Max everywhere. And I think it's like, remember who you really
Oh.
are. Like, remember. And so I think it's hilarious that we're talking about this pad, which led to me calling it Maxi, which then triggered off like it's like I feel, Karen, that you have watched me evolve,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah.
And with every integration I have, I become a different version of myself mildly.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
usually leads because I'm fucking extra into some form of makeover,
Yes. Yeah.
leads into expressing myself stronger or differently. It
Hmm.
leads into all these like varying pieces.
Yep.
Like I divide myself a little bit. I become a different version all the time. What I feel like is happening right now, and I don't even until this very, very moment. I haven't pre-thought this. This is happening in this moment within my head. Okay. I really strongly feel that all those versions of myself are now integrating within myself.
Wow.
That like you integrate these higher versions of yourself, these galactic versions, these more powerful versions. You start to remember your worth, you remember your truth, you
Yeah.
remember who you are in all that you are. And now what I feel like is happening is a full integration of all of those moving pieces into the full tapestry of who I'm designed to be.
Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Oh God. Like, that's a
Yeah.
mind fuck.
And
And in the best way possible. Because look at how powerful you are now, and look at how
what's going to
powerful you
happen,
are going to, what's going to happen.
right? This is so
And that's
exciting.
going to happen here on this turf. I'm so excited. Oh,
100% it's going to happen. It's like it's in motion right now. And it's so funny because um people joke all the time about how much black I wear and I didn't even notice.
yeah.
So I'm actually making an effort to wear a little bit of color. Plus I'm down like
Mm,
40 pounds. So I can have
yeah.
a little bit of color
Yeah.
and not have to worry about it in the same way. You know what I mean? If you know, you know, like
Yeah.
black is
Yeah.
slimming.
Yeah.
But anyways, I literally am like, I want to paint my bedroom black. Like in
Oh,
my
I
new place,
love
I want
black.
it, I just
Oh,
want to color drench black,
so
right?
sexy.
And then like lots of like texture, like ivory, like texture, like fluffy, ooh,
Oh,
sexy ass,
yeah.
right? But then
Yeah.
everything else, I need it to be pink. Like, what is going on with me? And so I'm like, I'm literally at the precipice. I said to Corey a couple weeks ago, and it's rotting my brain. I'm like, my original hair color is black. Like
Oh,
I actually have black hair, like
wow.
not dark brown, black. It's the native in me. My hair is black.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm like now it's black and silver, but I'm like, what if I did one massive sweep of pink in my hair and the
Yeah.
rest of it black,
Yeah. That would look hot.
right?
Yeah.
And then that pink would like help with the gray or whatever. And I'm like, maybe this is what I need to do. And I'm like, I don't even know. I don't even know who I am right now. Like, why? Why am I so fucking extra? Oh,
Oh,
but
it's
it's
so
like,
exciting to
I
see you
want
go
to
through
like, oh
this.
my God, the next time you see me, my hair is going to be black. Can we
Uh,
put in the comments? This is the only time I'm going to ask for other sisters' opinions right now. Like, legit, do I do my hair black? I think I look softer and not as mean with lighter colored hair.
yeah. Yeah. But I've never seen you with absolute black hair. It's you've always had
Oh,
something going on. So,
dark.
maybe it's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
I like the pink strip though. I think that would look really
I
cute.
think it would look really cute, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're never afraid to express yourself. You're
No.
always the one who has to step up first. We can't follow until we see you do up there in the front. So
Yeah.
just remember that.
Also, the other thing, I'm just rambling now, but I find this really fascinating because it's like how my brain works. I had a vision a long, long, long time ago, like 4 years ago. Um, so the vision was I was walking on a beach. Like I was there. I was there. So this is like 4 or 5 year ago me.
Wow.
And my feet are in the sand. And I'm like, okay, walking across this beach. I can hear it, but it's really, really bright. So I can't quite see what's happening. And then I open my eyes and I like really like start to look at the horizon. And an older version of me, who is the now me, is sitting on the beach. And she's sitting there and she's got a cup of coffee and she's got Lululemon pants on. She's fit and skinny, and her hair is black, and she has half a shaved head. And I was like, "Oh, we
Whoa.
keep the half shaved head." And then so I go into Sippy Center, and I'm like, "We get skinny," and she's like, "Yeah, you finally figure it out." She's like, "A lot of changes," and she told me in that moment a whole shit ton of changes that were going to happen for me, and
Wow.
to kind of like prepare myself for it. And
Right.
she's like, "You fully make it the way you want to, but it comes with you letting go of a lot of things and
Mm.
integrating all that you are." And I just remember she stood up and she was standing there and I was like, God, she's fit and skinny. Cause I never thought I was going to get thin again. After cancer, I never believed that I would end up a size 4. Like never.
Right. Right.
I was like, I'm never going to be small again. Like this is just it.
Mm.
Right. And her hair was black. And then she flashed a vision of me standing on a stage talking and teaching.
Yeah.
So the other day, I had that little like light bulb of like, my hair is blonde. That's interesting. And now I have this, and not because of all of that. These are all just moving pieces that I'm in this
Sure.
putting together. So
Yeah.
the next
Yeah.
time you see me, I'm gonna have black hair.
Yeah. You're gonna have black hair.
I need feedback. I need feedback. I don't know. Does black actually work? Like, I don't know.
Well,
but
the only way you're going to find out is to do it.
is to
I
do
mean,
it.
it's
I
only
know.
hair color. It's not the end of the
I know,
world.
but black is like so hard to get back out.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
like to go back to blonde,
yeah. Yeah.
right? And I asked Corey the other day, I was like, should I do it? He's like, babe, that look hot, do it. I'm like, do you ever say no to me?
That's why you love them. I mean,
Like, do you ever have your own opinion except for you do what you want?
it's
You
a
know?
supportive partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, not necessarily always speaking his truth, but you do you, boo. You do you.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So
All
funny.
right.
All right. Well, this conversation was all over the place, but I loved it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. It went where it needed to go.
Yep. I
Right.
love it. I love it.
Yeah. I do too. I do
Amazing.
too. That's part of the raw, real, and radically free. Right.
100%.
Your black hair is radically free, girl. Just remember that.
Mm, maybe. Yeah. Maybe. I'm gonna figure it out. Cool. All
All
right.
right.
Well, as always, hit us in the comments. We would love feedback. We want to know what you want to talk about because Karen and I are in for it. We will talk about
Yes.
anything,
Yeah,
like
we really will.
literally anything. We love this shit. We love being
Yeah.
here for you. We love being any form of inspiration or clarity or motivation or vulnerability. We're just here for it. We're here for it. We love you. We're so
Yeah.
grateful for the comments. So grateful for the shares. Thank you for sharing this. I've seen quite a few people
Yes.
share it.
That's so
Um,
great.
Make sure that you subscribe, follow along, and give us some love. So if you're loving us, support us, hit the subscribe button, follow along on YouTube, and we love you for the shares. So thank you, thank you,
Mm,
thank you. And we'll catch you guys next time.
yeah. Love you. Bye.
Bye.